I'm really delighted now to introduce Jessie May. Do you want to come up, Jessie? She's going to be, well, we're going to move from sea level rise to drought, I think. She's going to be singing her song, the Drought Song, for us. But just a few words of introduction. Jessie hails from Armidale in northern New South Wales, which is actually where my family comes from as well. And she now resides in Mparntwe, Alice Springs. She studied music education and violin at the Sydney Conservatorium of Music, where she clearly also developed a passion for songwriting. She's a prolific performer and multi-instrumentalist whose work as a music teacher was recently featured by Paul Kelly, showcasing her school choir performing Sleep Australia Sleep in a clip that you may have seen, filmed in the West McDonald's. And she's also recently performed with Casey and Bill Chambers out at Hermannsburg. Her debut EP, produced by Alice Springs music producer Ross Muir, was released in January 2022. So please go and find that. She'll, in a few months, be performing as concert master for the world premiere of Anne Boyd's Olive Pink Opera here in Mparntwe. And she's also the children's choir director for the Gap Kids Chorus. So she's really busy and we're really delighted that she's here today. And so please, Jessie, over to you.
Thank you so much. Thanks, everyone. I am a little bit later than I expected. I'm a full-time music teacher at a Catholic school here. And we just had a wonderful visit from Malia, the Spinifex Gum Choir. They came into my school and they performed and shared some of their traditional Torres Strait Islander songs that they've grown up singing in their families as well. So my school that I work at is incredibly diverse. I've got children who hail from Sudan and Thailand and everywhere. Kenya, Tanzania, and some of them will be performing this Friday. Also, we're going to be bringing back Sleep Australia Sleep with essentially a new choir. When we did it a couple of years ago, it was just after I'd met Paul Kelly at the Tamworth Country Music Festival, and his partner had given me a heads up that there was going to be a song that was going to come out that would be appropriate for my school choir to sing. And as soon as I knew exactly what it was, as soon as it came out, and just quickly transcribed it and taught my kids. So we filmed it, and we were really lucky that he and his crew shared it. And he actually came in and visited our students 2 weeks ago and the choir, and spoke with them about the songwriting process. So if you are here on Friday, it's a great opportunity to hear from my students and their views on climate change and where they feel like they are at with all of that. But the reason I'm here today is to share with you a song that I wrote when I was living in Tamworth. I started my music teaching career there, and at that time, it was the beginning of 2019, the landscape was absolutely unrecognizable. It was so bare and dry, and the ground there was no grass, it was just brown. And my family, as mentioned, are from Armidale, New South Wales, so Tamworth isn't too far away from there. And that whole country was just pretty sad. And this song took me 12 months to write. I sort of wrote the beginning of it about the drought, and then I was like, I don't know what to do anymore. I don't know what to write in this song. It just took a stop, and then I moved out to Alice Springs, and then I went back to Armidale over Christmas at the end of 2019, and of course they were in the bushfires there. The cloud of smoke was over Armidale. Armidale already has a smoke pollution as it's in a valley. So they were living in thick smoke for 3 months, and that was another unrecognizable thing of the landscape. So yeah, as a songwriter and as a music educator, I feel very moved by when I see things that aren't right, and I like to put them in songs, and I get my students to do the same. So this is Drought Song. tin shed on a slant, orange tree, fruitful. Days go by, weeks go by, years go by, by. Fences creak to the rhythm of the land. Dusty plains long to be over. The smell of petrichor right under my nose. Bring in the rain, bring in the rain. That's what they keep saying. Bring in the rain, bring in the rain. Love this earth, don't blame little creatures looking for a drink. Dried up dams beyond the brink. Bring in the rain, bring in the rain to soak this earth, put out the flames. Driving through a burnt country, smoky haze is what I see. Blackened trunks, bronze leaves, signs of new life with patches of green. People fighting for their lives, ashes falling from the skies. The smell of acrid smoke right under my nose. Bring in the rain, bring in the rain. That's what they keep saying. Bring in the rain, bring in the rain to soak this earth, ease the pain. Cry, sky, cry, let it out, it'll be okay. Cry, sky, cry, we need you more than just one day. Teardrops are falling, we're all calling, part your clouds and let them drain. Da 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 da. Tin shed standing tall, orange tree still fruitful. Days go by, weeks go by, years go by, by. Fences creak to the rhythm of the land. Luscious plains sprout with clover. The smell of petrichor right under my nose. Bring in the rain. Thank you.